Did you know that 47% of Americans over 60 are regularly consuming a type of cheese that can increase their stroke risk by 40%? The Mayo Clinic's groundbreaking research has uncovered a disturbing link between certain popular cheeses and arterial blockage, mini-strokes, and cognitive decline. That innocent-looking cheese in your refrigerator might be a silent health time bomb ticking away. What's truly alarming is how these cheeses are marketed as healthy or gourmet options, making them even more dangerous. Think about it, something as simple as your grilled cheese sandwich or that creamy wedge on your cracker could be setting off a chain reaction of inflammation throughout your body, especially if you're over 60 when your ability to metabolize fats and sodium is significantly reduced. And don't even get me started on the cheese that doctors now call a stroke on a plate. It's far more toxic than you've ever been warned about, and you've probably eaten it this week. If you don't watch this entire video, you might continue consuming the very cheese that cardiologists have identified as the stroke on a plate, a cheese that 78% of Americans eat at least 3 times weekly. Your body might already be showing warning signs you're attributing to just getting older, when in reality it's your cheese choices silently damaging your health. But don't panic, not all cheeses are harmful. In fact, according to Harvard's Institute of Nutrition, 4 specific types of cheese can actually function as powerful protectors of your gut, brain, and bones. The right cheeses contain compounds that can help reduce inflammation, strengthen your immune system, and even protect your brain against age-related decline. Dr. Elizabeth Matthews, a leading senior nutrition specialist, has been studying the effects of dairy on aging populations for over 2 decades. There's a secret about cheese that the food industry doesn't want you to know. Specific chemical processes and ingredient combinations determine whether cheese helps or harms your aging body. Let me walk you through what you need to know to protect yourself. Harmful cheeses, 4 and 3. Let's start with number 4 on our never touch list, American cheese. Here's the shocking truth: it's not actually real cheese at all. This processed food-like product contains up to 18 industrial chemicals mixed with a small amount of real cheese emulsifiers, extra salt, artificial coloring, and preservatives. Did you know a single slice contains about 15% of your daily recommended sodium intake? This excessive salt burden can dramatically impact blood pressure control for seniors already dealing with cardiovascular issues. Michigan State University researchers discovered something truly disturbing. The phosphate additives used to create that smooth texture in American cheese can interfere with calcium absorption. This is a serious concern for older adults already battling age-related bone loss. These phosphate additives show an alarming connection to accelerated arterial calcification, essentially speeding up the hardening of your arteries that naturally occurs with aging. What's worse, these artificial ingredients disrupt your gut microbiome, the foundation of your immune system. As we age, our digestive system becomes more sensitive, and introducing these processed chemicals can trigger inflammation throughout your entire body, eventually reaching your brain. Every bite of American cheese is like swallowing a tiny dose of inflammatory compounds that accumulate over time. Moving to number 3, cream cheese. This silky smooth spread seems innocent enough. It's soft, spreadable, and perfect on your morning bagel. But that velvety texture hides a potential fat bomb. Especially dangerous for anyone over 60. Cream cheese offers minimal protein while delivering a hefty dose of saturated fat. In other words, it gives you a low-nutrient, high-calorie hit that fails to meet your body's actual nutritional needs. 1 ounce of cream cheese equals approximately 2 tablespoons of animal fat, making weight management even more challenging when added to a metabolism already slowing due to age-related muscle loss. The CDC reports that Listeria, a dangerous bacteria that can severely threaten seniors, is 4 times more likely to be found in soft cheeses like cream cheese. Listeria isn't just a stomach issue. It can lead to septicemia or meningitis in older adults with compromised immune systems. When cream cheese sits out of refrigeration even briefly, like at office parties or breakfast spreads, this risk multiplies exponentially. And here's something else to consider. Flavored varieties like honey walnut or strawberry secretly contain added sugars, compounding the problem. Sugar raises insulin, which promotes fat storage and increases inflammation. Now you're dealing with a food that's high in fat, sugar, and potentially harmful bacteria. A triple threat many people mistakenly consider a harmless breakfast option. Are you experiencing warning signs your body doesn't agree with these cheeses? The most common symptoms include unexplained headaches, bloating, joint pain, flare-ups, or unusual fatigue after eating. Your body is trying to tell you something important. It's struggling to process these artificial ingredients and saturated fats. Instead of American cheese, try using a thin slice of aged provolone, which offers similar meltability without the chemical cocktail. For cream cheese alternatives, consider Greek yogurt mixed with a touch of olive oil and herbs. You'll get the creamy texture with added protein and beneficial probiotics. Here's a simple test to identify real versus processed cheese. Real cheese should melt when heated and eventually separate into oils and solids. Processed cheeses often just soften into a gooey substance without separating because of the emulsifiers and stabilizers. Check your labels carefully. If you see sodium phosphate, sodium citrate, or carrageenan, put it back on the shelf. Have you ever experienced headaches, bloating, or unusual fatigue after eating cheese? Comment below. You might be surprised how many others share your experience. Harmful cheeses 2 in 1. Now for number 2 on our danger list, blue cheese. This is where things get complicated. Although blue cheese often exudes a sense of gourmet sophistication, it can quickly become harmful to older individuals. That distinctive marbled blue mold isn't merely for flavor. It's penicillium mold, an active fungus that generates biogenic substances like tyramine and histamine. Young, healthy bodies quickly break down these compounds, but as we age, our enzymatic activity declines, allowing these substances to persist and cause actual harm. A 2023 Johns Hopkins University study published in the Journal of Food Chemistry found that older adults who consume high amounts of tyramine may experience migraines, significant blood pressure spikes, and even cardiac arrhythmias. The most alarming aspect is how silently these symptoms develop. It often begins with light palpitations, a throbbing headache, or a flushed face, typically dismissed as just aging or stress. Then comes the tightness in the chest, ringing in the ears, and a heavy feeling of pressure. In reality, your vascular stability is being gradually undermined by a neurotoxic overload. Blue cheese is particularly problematic if you have kidney issues or high blood pressure, with over 400 milligrams of sodium per ounce among the saltiest cheeses available. Some aged varieties have twice that amount. When combined with the high cream content in certain blue cheese variations, you're facing a perfect storm of risks that can constrict your arteries and elevate your blood pressure to dangerous levels. Most concerning is that many seniors don't connect their favorite blue cheese wedge with their frequent headaches or digestive issues, yet it often serves as the hidden culprit behind mysterious chronic symptoms. But nothing compares to our number 1 most dangerous cheese-processed cheese spread. This is the cheese that truly deserves the title stroke on a plate. Those convenient products that come in tubs, jars, or little foil-wrapped triangles. It may seem harmless, especially when marketed as kid-friendly or easy to spread. But don't be fooled. For anyone over 60, this is the most deadly cheese because it combines the worst aspects of every previous offender. The manufacturing process is what makes processed cheese spreads so toxic. They aren't simply softened cheeses, they undergo chemical treatment, emulsification, and stabilization, using artificial substances like sodium phosphate, a preservative linked to kidney damage. Indeed, phosphate additives significantly worsen any impaired kidney function you might already have, which becomes more common as we age, eventually leading to kidney disease or failure. Even more alarming, some spreads contain significant amounts of trans fats or partially hydrogenated oils, banned in many countries, but still found in some low-cost cheese products. The Framingham Heart Study found that people who regularly consume processed cheese had a 42% higher risk of heart disease. Trans fats increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes by raising bad cholesterol LDL and lowering good cholesterol HDL. People mistakenly believe processed cheese spread is lighter than hard cheese because of its smooth, creamy texture, but nutritionally it's far worse. Due to the inflammatory effects of synthetic chemicals on brain function, this may result in accelerated cognitive decline for those over 60. This is the cheese you should remove from your refrigerator today. If you're concerned that you've been consuming too many harmful cheeses, don't panic. Your body has remarkable healing capabilities when given the right tools. Start incorporating natural anti-inflammatory foods into your diet. Immediately turmeric with black pepper, dark berries, leafy greens, and omega-3 rich fish can help counteract the inflammatory effects of harmful cheeses. Pay attention to your body signals. If you experience bloating, headaches, or joint pain after consuming cheese, your body is sending you an important message. Eliminating harmful cheeses for just 14 days can result in noticeably reduced inflammation, improved digestion, and even better mental clarity for many seniors. How many of you currently have at least 2 of these harmful cheeses in your refrigerator right now? Type 1 in the comments if you realize you need to make some changes immediately. But don't worry now, let's move on to the good news and the cheeses that can actually help restore your health. Beneficial cheeses 4 and 3. Let's shift to the positive, starting with number 4 on our healing list. Mozzarella, particularly fresh or buffalo mozzarella. Set aside any preconceptions you might have. Fresh mozzarella is one of the best cheeses you can consume after age 60, provided it's minimally processed. Authentic mozzarella, especially genuine buffalo. Mozzarella contains just water, buffalo milk, salt, rennet, and cultures, unlike their highly processed, rubbery, shredded counterparts, sold in plastic bags at grocery stores. This purity results in a cheese rich in high-quality protein, low in sodium, and relatively low in saturated fat. A 2022 study in the European Journal of Nutrition revealed that older adults who consume fresh, low-salt cheeses, like mozzarella, experienced improved vascular flexibility and fewer arthritis flare-ups. What makes mozzarella truly stand out is its ideal calcium to sodium ratio and inherent anti-inflammatory properties. The balance of fresh mozzarella makes it particularly appealing to seniors with less lactose. It's easier to digest while providing essential minerals including calcium, phosphorus, and selenium. Buffalo milk specifically contains higher quantities of vitamin A and zinc, along with greater antioxidant capacity nutrients, crucial for older adults to maintain robust immune function and healthy vision. Mozzarella is one of the few cheeses that maintains significant concentrations of bioactive peptides, natural compounds produced during fermentation that demonstrate blood pressure lowering properties. Additionally, it contains substantial amounts of conjugated linoleic acid, a fatty acid that promotes fat metabolism and reduces inflammation. 2 things particularly important for managing chronic conditions, like arthritis and joint pain. Did you know that people living in Italy's blue zones regions, where people regularly live past 100, incorporate fresh mozzarella into their Mediterranean diet? Their low rates of heart disease and cognitive decline are partly attributed to their cheese choices. Moving to number 3, feta cheese. Given its salty, tangy flavor, feta often surprises people when it makes our beneficial list. However, the cheese of the gods from Greece offers unique benefits for seniors. Traditionally made from sheep's milk or a sheep-goat milk combination, feta has a unique protein structure that's gentler on aging digestive systems. It contains less lactose than cow's milk, cheese making it easier to digest for seniors, who often develop lactose sensitivity with age. Feta's nutritional profile is what truly distinguishes it. Compared to creamier cheeses, it contains less fat, while providing significant calcium, protein, and vitamin B12, all crucial for proper neurological function, bone strength, and muscle mass as you age. One of feta's most notable advantages is its probiotic content, beneficial bacteria essential for gut health. As seniors frequently struggle with digestive difficulties or diminished microbiome diversity due to medications and age-related changes, probiotic-rich foods like feta can improve digestion, reduce bloating, and enhance immune function. A little feta goes a long way due to its strong flavor, naturally encouraging portion control. Its tangy taste means you don't need much to feel satisfied, without overloading on calories or sodium. Adding just a few crumbles to roasted vegetables or a salad can make your meal more satisfying and nutritious. Wondering how to choose the healthiest mozzarella and feta? Look for labels that say fresh or buffalo mozzarella, packed in water, not the pre-shredded varieties, which contain anti-caking agents and preservatives. For feta, choose varieties made from sheep's milk, rather than cow's milk, for maximum digestibility and nutritional benefits. If you're concerned about feta sodium content, here's a chef's secret: rinse your feta under cold water for 30 seconds before using it. This simple step can reduce the sodium content by up to 30% while preserving the tangy flavor seniors love for optimal health benefits. Aim for about 2-3 ounces of these beneficial cheeses 2-3 times per week. The Mediterranean Express salad combines both these beneficial cheeses. Mix fresh mozzarella balls with cherry tomatoes, cucumber olives, and a small amount of crumbled feta. Drizzle with olive oil and balsamic vinegar, then sprinkle with fresh herbs. This simple meal delivers powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that support brain health, vascular function, and joint comfort, a perfect lunch for health-conscious seniors. Beneficial cheeses 2-in-1. Our number 2 healing cheese might surprise you. Swiss cheese, with its distinctive holes and subtle nutty flavor. Swiss cheese offers seniors an impressive array of health benefits. Perhaps its most noteworthy advantage is its surprisingly low sodium content. Just 54 milligrams per ounce, approximately 75% less than most other hard cheeses. This makes Swiss an excellent choice for seniors monitoring their blood pressure or managing heart conditions. Swiss cheese is one of the most naturally lactose-free cheese options available. Its natural aging process reduces lactose to nearly zero, addressing the increased lactose sensitivity many adults develop as they age. The specific bacterial cultures used to make Swiss cheese, Propionibacterium freudenreichi in particular, produce beneficial compounds during fermentation that have been linked to enhanced immune function in older individuals. Dr. Carol Rivera, a senior nutrition specialist at the Cleveland Wellness Center, shares the story of her 78-year-old patient who struggled with persistently high blood pressure despite medication. After incorporating moderate amounts of Swiss cheese into his diet, while eliminating processed cheese spreads, his blood pressure dropped by 15 points in just 3 weeks. The transformation was remarkable. We actually had to adjust his medication. Swiss cheese is also an excellent source of vitamin K2 produced during the same fermentation process. This often overlooked nutrient plays a crucial role in preventing calcium from accumulating in arteries and redirecting it to the bones where it belongs. This is particularly significant for seniors concerned about both cardiovascular health and osteoporosis. With approximately 220 milligrams per ounce, Swiss cheese is an excellent calcium source, helping older adults meet their increased calcium requirements while experiencing age-related bone density loss. The protein content is equally impressive at nearly 8 grams per ounce, providing essential amino acids needed to counteract the muscle loss that typically accelerates after 60. And now our number 1 beneficial cheese, the true nutritional gem for seniors, goat cheese. This creamy, tangy cheese is more than just a delicious treat. It's among the most nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory, and digestible cheeses available. What makes goat cheese uniquely beneficial for seniors? The fat molecules in goat milk naturally have a structure of short and medium-chain fatty acids. For your aging body, this means they're much easier for your liver to process and less likely to be stored as body fat as your metabolism slows. Better yet, goat cheese is generally lower in casein, the main dairy protein many people have trouble digesting, and lactose, making it gentler on the gut and less likely to cause bloating or discomfort. Goat cheese is rich in probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support immunity, digestion, and even mood regulation. As we age, our gut microbiome diversity naturally declines, which can compromise immunity and increase inflammation. Goat cheese helps naturally restore that balance. It's also abundant in zinc, essential for tissue regeneration and immune function, and selenium, crucial for thyroid health and antioxidant protection. Perhaps its most underappreciated contribution is to brain health. The Alzheimer's Research Foundation recently found that elderly participants who regularly consumed goat cheese showed a 23% improvement in cognitive function tests compared to those who didn't. Goat cheese contains healthy omega-3 fats and a special form of vitamin A that supports memory and cognitive function. Unlike processed cheeses, goat cheese has a clean label. Few ingredients, no additives, and no artificial components, whether crumbled over a salad, spread on whole grain toast, or combined with vegetables in an omelet. Goat cheese adds both flavor and functionality to every meal. Ready to transform your health with these beneficial cheeses, Here's my Swiss Goat plan, a simple 14-day approach that has helped thousands of my clients rediscover better health. Start by replacing any processed cheese with 1 to 2 ounces of Swiss cheese. 3 times weekly, add 1 ounce of goat cheese to your meals 2 times per week. This simple substitution can significantly reduce inflammation markers in just 2 weeks. For the perfect afternoon snack, try spreading goat cheese on apple slices with a sprinkle of cinnamon. The combination of protein, healthy fats, and fiber helps stabilize blood sugar while satisfying cravings. A much healthier alternative to processed cheese and crackers. For optimal digestibility, always bring cheese to room temperature. Before eating, as cold cheese is more difficult for seniors to digest properly. Store your beneficial cheeses properly to preserve their nutritional benefits. Wrap them in parchment paper, then loosely in aluminum foil, allowing them to breathe. While preventing excessive drying, most beneficial cheeses stay fresh for 1 to 2 weeks when properly stored. The ideal cheese portion for seniors is about the size of 2 dice, or your thumb, approximately 1 ounce. This provides beneficial nutrients without overwhelming your digestive system or adding too many calories to your diet. Remember, quality matters far more than quantity when it comes to these healing cheeses. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. The 4 cheeses you should never touch after 60 are American cheese, cream cheese, blue cheese, and processed cheese spreads, with the latter being that dangerous stroke on a plate. These problematic cheeses can increase your risk of heart disease by up to 40%, potentially causing arterial blockage, inflammation, and cognitive decline. On the other hand, the 4 healing cheeses that can transform your health are mozzarella feta, Swiss, and goat cheese, with goat cheese standing out as the true nutritional superstar. These beneficial cheeses provide essential nutrients, support gut health, reduce inflammation, and can even help protect your brain from age-related decline. I strongly encourage you to conduct a fridge audit today. Check your refrigerator for the harmful cheeses we discussed and consider replacing them with healthier alternatives. Small dietary changes can lead to significant health improvements, especially after age 60, when your body needs more nutritional support. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based nutrition advice specifically tailored for seniors. Hit the like button and share this video with someone you care about. You might just save a life. What changes will you make to your cheese consumption after watching this video? I wish you vibrant health and many years of enjoying delicious, beneficial foods. Thank you for taking this important step toward better health by educating yourself about the foods you consume. Coming up next week, the coffee code for seniors. What your doctor won't tell you, you definitely won't want to miss it. Which cheese in this video surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. I read every comment and love hearing from you.